Today I'm going to be playing one of the most underutilized full traits in Merge Tactics, and that is the Blaster. So the half traits get used constantly. They get used all the time. You almost see two Blasters in someone's build at least half the time you play. But today we are going to try for full Blasters and see how it works out. So we're going to see how the full Blasters actually plays. Unfortunately, we didn't get a kill there because in your mind, it is relatively important to get kills. So that's pretty unfortunate there. I'm actually going to sub this out for now. Okay. Sub that out as well. Perfect. So we're off to a good start as far as the elixir goes. And we already have 3 of our 4 blasters here. Going against 2 Echo Sages too actually works out perfect because ranged units is a direct counter to Echo Sage. So if you are struggling with Echo Sage, ranged units can help you counter that Echo Sage. Do I keep goblins in for now? I guess I'm going to keep goblins in for now. We've got a 3-star, so hopefully we'll be able to win this. I think we will against this Goblin Queen. So I'm just going to keep the 3 stars in. Princess is doing a great damage to the back line, and then of course our 3-star Spear Goblin is going to help clean up. Alright, so our Goblin drop is a start Goblin, so we're actually going to sell these Goblins off now, I think. And the only card we are missing is, what, Wizard. Wizard may be a tough find. Oh, there it was right there. We passed it up. Oh my gosh, there it is again. Oof. We barely got it on the field. So we do have full blasters now. So what I'm going to try to pair with blasters is I'm going to try to get Prince, which he is in our shop right now, which is perfect. So we're going to try for Prince and then some type of ace unit. So probably Mega Knight if it's available. So we'll see. Ooh, I got a Prince there too. That's actually fantastic for us. I'm just looking now to upgrade these cards, which we've got a ton of upgrades. I can't believe. Actually, we're just going to leave it like this, I think. This will be our final build here, I think. Just going to leave it right here. So Echo Sage. Let's try to spread these cards out a touch. Okay, he does have Assassins, which is terrible for us, but as you can see, these blasters make clean work of this. This is a crazy game. I was not expecting to win this handily, this fast. Alright, we've got another 3-star here. We're just cycling through the shop looking. We don't really have to worry about our opponent leveling up his cards too much because Echo Sage is just elixir deprived literally the entire game. So we are looking for that last princess. Just trying to cycle through the shop here. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. I think we win this relatively easily here. He's still only got a 2-star Echo Sage. I didn't even care that he had Assassins there. It didn't even matter, and we absolutely dominate with the full blasters. So one of the great things about the full blasters is you can use literally any ace and any noble, and you will have full blasters and 3 half traits. That is the beauty about the blasters, is you can literally take any noble and any ace unit, and you can have full-on a full-on comp, a really solid comp, and you don't have to, you know, think too much and worry about, oh my gosh, did I get this right, did I get that right? No, you just get the blasters, and then you get 1 ace unit and 1 noble unit, and you're set. All right, so I could have gotten goblins in there. I guess maybe that's what I should have done, but we do have 2 rangers in as of now. We're still trying to roll through the elixir with the Spirit Empress, and I guess some of you guys are probably newer to the Spirit Empress, so we can talk a little bit about that in this video. With the Spirit Empress, the more merges you make, the more elixir you will have, and this is a great modifier. You're literally just buying the most expensive troop, and then if you don't like it, you can just sell it off. So we're going to try to get some of our blasters out here now. And if I call the blasters throwers in this video, I'm sorry. I'm just so used to calling them throwers for so long. Just because of season 1, 2, and maybe 3, they were called throwers. And now they're called blasters, so it, you know, you just stick with what you're used to, right? I'm used to calling them throwers, but I'm trying to get better about it and call them blasters. This is a very, very tanky build here our opponent has with these brawlers, so this might be an issue. Brawlers versus a monk and a bunch of ranged unit is usually not a good sign. Okay, we're maybe going to be able to 3-star this monk, which is going to be wild. All we need is Spear Goblin. And we're going to put Mega Knight out there as well. There's Spear Goblin. I guess for now, we're just going to do this. Okay, we do get a couple of upgrades there at the last second. I'm kind of happy that our opponent has some ranged units to go up against this monk. That's good for the monk. And we should end up winning this round. So now what I've got to do is I've just really got to find another noble piece to the puzzle here. There we go. Prince will do just fine. All right, we get a 3-star there. Get another 3-star. This is looking solid for us. Actually, that noble. Let's put that noble in. That actually gives us the 4 traits. So I guess I was wrong earlier. I thought any noble and any ace paired together would get you the 3 half traits, and I was wrong on that. So it's not any noble, I guess. It takes a particular set. Look at that princess just tanking, man. Just absolutely tanking there. We've got mostly all ranged units here, which is absolutely wild. Just trying to cycle through and find more upgrades for us here. There we go. We got one more 3-star, which is perfect. And I'm going to leave it right here because with this modifier being first one free, you want to leave a 5-star in the shop if possible. That way it's a guaranteed free 4 elixir, because when you go to sell that 5-star unit or that 5 elixir unit, you'll get 4 elixir back. So I'm going to buy this 5-star unit and get 4 elixir back for free. Get another 3-star, and we might actually be able to 3-star one more if we can find. There we go. Is the monk out there, or is he blocking the monk? I'm gonna guess he's blocking the monk. But this is a crazy build. You can see they just do so much damage. Those blasters do so much damage. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold up versus the queen. We do hold up versus the queen. You saw how tanky his build was there. Our opponent, so it's Rangers versus blasters, which is kind of funny. We're going to see if we can 3-star this prince on the side here. We do 3-star, so if I put that in, ooh, that takes us down. We don't want to do that. Could do this though, but I like having the stun in there for sure. He's definitely blocking the monk. I guess maybe we should have blocked some of his cards. And if we could have got that monk, that would have been ideal. All right, so our princess is actually doing absolute work. And we're definitely going to be able to win this. So that is 2 for 2 with the blasters build. All right, so we're just going to buy cheap here early. And then we get a little bit unlucky in the shop with 2 5 elixir cards and a 4 elixir card there. So looks like we're actually going to end up losing this round. I'm going to try to put those as far apart as possible. Just to possibly stand a chance of killing this mini P.E.K.K.A, which I don't think we will, man. I mean, 3 against 2. What are you gonna do, man? Those elixir longs versus Spirit Empress early is rough. All right, we put the assassins in there the last second. He was kind of ready for it, I think, unfortunately. We might get 2 kills. We did get 2 kills against the elixir long. We've really got to hustle now and get our elixir up. Okay, we're actually going to go with giants here. Going to keep the goblins in. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. Okay, so I upgraded the 2 giants at the last second. I sold a 1-star, which I wasn't sure I wanted to do with the Spirit Empress because I did lose that 1 elixir there, was selling that 1-star. But I think in the end, it was worth it because I did get an upgrade for both the giants there. So we do end up winning, being able to deal 5 HP damage to that elixir along there, which is very, very solid. All right, so we've got 2. There's the 3rd. Okay, we've got 3 of our blasters in. So what I could do, I think, and what I probably will do after this round, I'll sell the giants. And then what I'll plan on doing is buying the barbarian. And then all we'll need is the princess. We'll see what we can do here. All right, there's princess, actually, so perfect. And what we're going to do is put these 2 cards in for our meat shields up front. Perfect. We do get 1 3-star there. Unfortunately, I didn't even pay attention, but our opponent had assassins there, but it looks like we're going to be able to defeat our opponent relatively easily. Okay, so it's us versus the Elixir Long, who has not lost yet, and he does have a pretty tanky build and a 3-star Dark Goblin, which is not great for us. Being honest, that is not great for us. Cycle here just to try to gain some elixir. See what we can do. There we go. That worked out nicely and very nicely. We get a couple of upgrades and we get the prince back. We cycled this. Probably not right now. It's a little bit too late. Got to keep the best in. Okay, the placement isn't the best here for the throwers, I don't think. But this modifier is actually going to help us with our 2 2-stars. I'm hoping that we can win this here. These blasters do a lot of damage, though, so we do end up winning the round. I am going to probably cycle this princess right now. Just go ahead and do it. Although he was in search of the princess, so that was very risky. I didn't really think about that. That was a risky maneuver there for me. So the more 3-stars we can get, the better with this modifier. So I'm just trying to cycle through, find these 3-stars. All we really need is Barb, and I'm guessing he has Barb. He does, so we're not going to be able to 3-star that. Maybe we could 3-star... I think we probably win it here, but I am going to try to 3-star the Musketeer on the bench here. And we do win it right there, so that is 3 games in a row with full blasters. They do a ton of damage. It's good to have 2 tanks out in front. Barbarian and Prince work. You could also use Prince and Mega Knight, or Barbarian and Mega Knight. You can also use Bandit and Golden Knight for the assassins that you'll jump to your opponent's back line. And when your assassins jump to their back line, your blasters are in your back line, so it keeps their troops as far away from your blasters for as long as possible. We're going to try for the blasters / assassins here. This is a very expensive build. I'm not sure we'll be able to get it. I won't say it's very expensive, but it is more expensive than the builds I was using previously with the blasters. But we'll see if we can get it here. We do start off with goblins, which is great. All you players out there who are new to Spirit Empress, it is always great to start off with goblins. Gives you a 66% chance of getting a merge right off the bat, which is fantastic. That is what the Spirit Empress is all about. You are just trying to get merges on merges on merges. We are going to buy our 3rd blaster next with the Executioner in the shop, and then hopefully this princess on the back line gets left alone. She does, and we do end up winning that pretty handily there. So the key here, if we're going for the Bandit Golden Knight variant of the blasters, is we need elixir, and we need a lot of it. So I'm actually going to sell that off. Let's see if we can't really start cycling here. I'm actually going to cycle these cards out right now too. I know that they're blaster cards and we need them for the long run, but right now I'm just trying to gain as much elixir as possible. All right, so we end up with kind of a wonky build here, but we are pretty tanky. So I'm hoping that this P.E.K.K.A really holds up here. I think it might be able to. Not quite. Okay, well, we only take 3 HP damage, and hopefully we've started a good enough elixir collection here that we're going to be able to really cycle through here. And hopefully get some of these blaster cards back, which kind of starting to trend in that direction here. All right, so we do need Spear Goblin, which I have not seen in the shop, unfortunately. There's Wizard, so that's good. And we are going to win this round and knock that player out, which is fantastic. So we do need Golden Knight and Bandit. We are just running low right now on elixir. Okay, I'm going to sell that. We're going to grab Golden Knight. Go ahead. Okay, there's Spear Goblin. Okay, so now all we need is Bandit to finish this out. I'm sure Bandit is available. Surely nobody's got Bandit. I mean, Bandit is not that highly of a sought after card. I cannot find Bandit. But I'm hoping that Princess, with her 3-star build, just absolutely destroys their backline. Princess is so underrated. I love the Princess. Alright, where in the world is the Bandit? There it is. Alright, I probably should have held Bandit on my bench until the last second. But I'm the world's worst at trying to wait until the last second and then not being able to get it in on time and then leaving it on my bench. We really didn't get that many upgrades there. I think he did know that the assassins were coming. But you see how well this works? When the assassins are on the other side and they keep their backline busy and their front line gets pulled back, it is so useful. This build, it's actually really solid. Okay, a 3-star Golden Knight there is amazing. There we go. We're starting to get some cards now. And you can see, like I said before, a lot of you guys are new to this Spirit Empress. And the more you can cycle, just the more elixir you're going to be able to come up with. Which is great. He's got to be blocking that other bandit, man. He has to be blocking that other bandit. There's just no other way about it. Alright, I do think we are going to absolutely dominate here. He does have a very tanky build. So I don't know. We'll see. But see how those assassins keep those other units busy? Alright, Princess. Up to you, girl. Can she beat the Mega Knight? Princess! So I might actually try to just build this monk on the side. We do get a 3-star monk. So my next card that I would want to build is a Musketeer. So I'm going to see if I can do that on the side as well. I can't remember if he had Musketeer. He might actually have the Musketeer. I think he does have the Musketeer, so I'm going to change my positioning here a bit. I don't know that that helped me a ton. The Golden Knight does get some dashes here, which is fantastic. But I don't think it's going to be enough, man. His build was just too tanky. Too tanky for us. So maybe this is one of the builds that Blasters just can't quite beat. But we are going to try to pivot here again. Honestly, Monk isn't... Oh, there, you know what? There is a Musketeer. Did he have... He did not have any Musketeers. So let me see if I can get that variant out there and see if that helps. Just gonna sell that. I'm gonna put that in the back. Come on, where is that last Musketeer? There it is. Alright, so we're gonna try this. And as you can see, we've got plenty of elixir. We've got lot of 3 stars there. He is blocking a couple of our units. Alright, so unfortunately, all of his units come just right in. I was hoping Musketeer was maybe going to be able to hold them off. That was obviously not the play there, to bring those frontline units all the way back to my blasters. So that unfortunately didn't work. I was playing against a good player there, SRG Aussie. Obviously a good player. He's able to 3-star every unit in his build. Very, very tanky build with the double P.E.K.K.A.s and the full brawlers there. Just couldn't quite get it done. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing, give this video a like, and until next time, we'll see you later.